Alright guys, this video is a little off topic, I know. What this is, you're seeing here, is a name tag for a game, for a vampire game. Character's name is Tempest here, Humanity 2, Gorgeous times 5, War versus Kindred. So the tag itself is just like an out-of-character reference of what the character might look like, and anything else that you might have that should be made aware and obvious. For those who don't know, this is like a tabletop game or a LARP game, etc. But I was just doing some art yesterday and really wanted to make a tag here, and this is what I came up with. So I'll tell you the steps here, since this is kind of like the other art style that I do. A little bit of graphic design with some sketching here mixed together. Since I'm getting a little worn down with the skating, since there's a lot of them, I'm taking a little bit of break. So what we got here is to make the card. What I did was I really wanted a hooded female character, and so what I did was I went online and I wanted to choose something that looked like I could sketch out and make my own. You can use whatever you want, but if you make it look like your own, it's your own. You can trace and whatnot, or copy, etc., etc. So what I did was I found this awesome picture of a Sisters of Battle, right? So you can find that online via Google, and I liked the face because it was very feminine, but still very stern and masculine at the same time. Very military-esque, even though it's a female pose. It's almost like anime style in the face area, but everywhere else seems like a very realistic Games Workshop style to it. So I like that aspect too. So I decided the face. So what I did was, for my first step, let me move that out of the way, was the face. Okay, so as you can see, here's my signature. I have one right here. My first step is just a light sketch of the face. As you can see, here's that face to there to there. You can see there's a size difference, so I obviously didn't trace it. But you can trace it; it's not a big deal. So you can kind of see here, I did a light sketch of kind of just the stuff I really wanted. Since I knew there was going to be a hood, I didn't put all the hair. So next step is what I did was I scanned it and worked up from there. So this is my step 2 process. And so with the scan, I had a very, a guideline of what I wanted to do, and then I wanted to do a darker outline, and then, normal in the middle. Not a lot of shading, because I was going to be putting it in Photoshop, but the shading that's in there just represents what's going to be darkest in Photoshop. So the lines on the outside, obviously, in the eyes, the eyebrows, the lips, and under the nose and in the nose, the nostrils and whatnot. So after that step, what I did was step 3. I photocopied this. All right, and then I retraced the lines to make them a little bit darker again, and then I added the details anything that I missed in the first step, in the first and second step, built up from there. So I added the hood, added the hair, and just redid the lines, because if it's going to be copied again, it's going to fade again, just like if you were to copy a photo and then copy a photo of that photo, etc., etc., it's going to get lighter and it's going to lose detail, so you need to go over that again. Of course, you can just take your normal thing and build up from there, but I just felt like I wanted to build up in case I made a mistake. So that was my step 3 process right there. I put that puppy into Photoshop, right? Choose some styles and whatnot, and this was the final outcome that you saw in the beginning. Just some treatments on there. What I did was a cutout on there, so what the cutout did was it solidified any grains or any pixelations that you get from scanning. Made it a little bit more cartoony that way as well. And then I did a bunch of layers, so it had some reds and blues in there with different opacities. You can't really tell from this camera and the lighting, but there's like blues and stuff in the hair and whatnot. Did some burns on the outlines here to darken it to give it its own natural shadows, and on the inside and the nose and the eyes and the lips. This is just a text with some tweaks to it. Some shadows, or outer shadows, drop shadow, some lighting effects, some different color effects. Not like super duper awesome, but just some basic stuff for the tag. And then what I did was I did a double layer of the artistic watercolor on top of that. And then, like I said, it doubled up on that, and what happened was it made this darker, but the hatching from like the grains, not the grains, my bad, like the lines from like the linen, because watercolor is done on like cloth, so you can get those lines because it's material and not like solid paper. So you get those hatchings, and the double hatchings make it really look dark and texturized, and it darkened this outline here and a lot of these lines that I really wanted dark, and it turned out really good. So, and also it gave it just like this realistic effect as well, like almost like this could have been animated in a series of some sort, final production. So that's my little rant off topic game card. It's a vampire game, by the way. Kindred being vampire in their terms. But again, a little off topic, but I wanted to post it onto my YouTube channel. So comments below if you like it. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just ignore it.